What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the JuiceBox, presented by LOCKCITY. It's Claw here today, and today we'll have episode number 205 of the JuiceBox with an outlook into the Tuesday MLB slate. But before we get into it, just a reminder that if you're listening, make sure you hit that like button, hit the follow button, subscribe on whichever platform you listen to, X, YouTube, Spotify. Smash those like and subscribe and follow buttons. But without further ado, let's get into today's slate. Let's give Whitey a huge shout out yesterday. 3-0 on the MLB picks, including the JuiceBox lock of the day, a plus 175 banger on A's money line. First five money line, so that was huge. But now let's get into the plays. First game that we'll look at is the Guardians at the Red Sox. We've got Slade Sassoni versus Garret Crochet. More specifically, we're going to look at Garret Crochet strikeouts here. The line is 7.5. And I like the over here, Crochet. As we know, he's one of the best strikeout guys in the league, especially at home, which he'll be today's last few home games. He had 8 versus Miami, 8 versus the Royals, 10 versus the Dodgers, 9 versus the Rays, 9 versus the Reds. We could keep going, but you get the picture here. And now he faces a Cleveland lineup that's been struggling versus lefties all year. And in a limited 20 plate appearances, he's got almost a 50% K rate versus this lineup. I think he carves them up today. He's pitching for the Cy Young potentially, so I think he's going to go out there and pitch well in this plus matchup. I mean, the last lefty they saw was Ian Seymour, and he got 8. David Peterson got 7. I see no reason why Crochet can't get 8 here. So I like his over 7.5 strikeouts at minus 148. I also played 9 at plus 125. But moving on, the next game that we'll talk about is the Braves at the Cubs. We've got the Joey Wentz versus Shota Imanaga. Shota comes into this one pitching pretty well lately. He's 8-6 with a 3.08 ERA. And at home, he's got a 2.96 ERA. And I think that he can pitch well today here versus the Braves. The Braves versus lefties hasn't been anything super impressive lately. They got nothing off of Jesus Luzardo, 1 off of Christopher Sanchez, only 1 off Ranger Suarez, only 2 off Peterson, nothing on Martin Perez, only 1 on Logan Allen, Cantillo, only 1. So they haven't hit lefties in over a month. I think this is a good spot here for Shota. On the other hand, we have Joey Wentz for the Braves. He's actually pitched pretty well for Joey Wentz Sanders this year. He's 5-4 with a 4.92 ERA. And on the road, he's got a 3.02 ERA. And when we look at the BVP numbers, though, this Cubs lineup has smashed him in the past. They're batting .394 and slugging .636 and only 33 career plate appearances. But I think that the Cubs can get a few runs here off of Wentz. They just did get 3 off Hunt. They got a couple off Tyler Anderson. They got 4 off Andrew Abbott. So their bats are starting to heat up a bit here again versus lefties. My favorite bet in this game is going to be Cubs first 5 on the run line. So Cubs first 5 minus a half. You can get that at minus 128. And the last game that we'll talk about is the Mets at the Tigers. We've got Nolan McLean versus Sawyer Gipson Long. But another pitcher prop we're going to talk about today here is Nolan McLean strikeouts. His line's at 5.5. This kid, he's a rookie. He throws really hard. He's got some really nice breaking stuff. He's 3-0 with .89 ERA. He's got 21 strikeouts and only 20 innings of work this year, but he's gone over this 5.5 line in every single start. 6 versus the Phillies, 7 versus the Braves, 8 versus the Mariners. And I think that he can go over this line here versus the Tigers. They've got they've struggled versus righties that throw hard, like McLean does. Some of the harder throwers they face, like Luis Morales, he got 7 versus them. JT Ginn got 9. Hunter Brown got 6. Sebby Matthews got 6. Gomez got 7. All these guys are throwing 96, 97 plus. So just like McLean, I think this is a good spot for McLean to pitch well again in a pitcher-friendly park too. He's won 7-8 innings the last few times out. He's got a really long leash, up to 9,500 pitches. So I really like this spot for him to get 6 strikeouts. Over 5.5 strikeouts at -114. And that's also going to be the JuiceBox lock of the day today. Nolan McLean over 5.5 strikeouts at -114. Let's lock that in. Let's cash, and we'll see y'all again here tomorrow. Peace.